If you're looking to start buying Bitcoin, then NDAX is a great and easy way to start. NDAX is the first crypto exchange I bought Bitcoin on in 2021, and I love using it until now. Not just because NDAX is registered with Cyro and FinTrack, but also because it has the lowest trading fees in the market at just 0.2%. So in this video today, I want to show you how to open an account on NDAX and start buying Bitcoin immediately. But before we start, just a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice. Bitcoin is volatile, so always do your research before investing your money. Quick question, guys. Who of you came over here from my other channel living in Canada? Now let's start. Opening your account will take about 5 minutes. You can just go to the website or download the app, but if you want to get a $10 sign up bonus, then use my link in the descriptions down below. When you click on that from your phone, it will open the app in the App Store for you to download. Click on sign up, then fill out your details, first name, last name, this is your legal name by the way, beneath your username that you can choose, email address, create password, hit next, confirm that you're of legal age in your province. By the way, you can only open an account with NDAX if you're a Canadian resident. If you agree, go on. Next, NDAX will send you a verification code to your email, so make sure you check your spam as well. Get that 6-digit code and paste it over here. Hit verify, and you've opened your account. But before you can actually use the app to buy Bitcoin, there are 2 more quick steps to complete, but don't worry, this will only take a couple of minutes. First is terms and conditions. As usual, click on this green button here. So there are 8 disclaimers in total to read. You need to scroll through all of these to the bottom, then hit agree and continue if you do. Next, you need to complete a very quick verification process to start trading. Hit next. This is basically your personal information and details. So name again, date of birth, home address, phone number, account type. Since you clicked on this video, I assume you want to invest in digital currency, hopefully Bitcoin. Employment type. If you're employed, a type of business you're working for. If you don't find the exact one, choose what's closest. Same for job title, because they can't possibly have all positions, just choose what is closest. Your employer's name. If you're self-employed, no problem either. Next, financial information. Slide this if you have dual income in your household. Your net annual income. So I picked this and it asks what is your combined annual income. So pick the range. Also, what are your net assets? And below that, net financial assets. So the difference is basically just that net assets are your total assets minus liabilities, including a property you might own and mortgage you might have, while net financial assets does not include your personal residence. Done and next. Check if all of your information is right. Agree and continue. Almost there. The app will prompt a phone verification, and I like SMS better. So enter the verification code from your phone and continue. Next, you can also add a trusted contact person. You can freeze the screen here to read the details. My husband and I basically chose each other for this, so in case one can't be reached, NDAX will contact the other. Next, an appropriateness questionnaire, basically for NDAX to find out your knowledge, experience level, and risk tolerance. And guys, very important, based on your answers here, NDAX will set certain limits for your accounts. So start the assessment. First question is about understanding risk and volatility. So I chose the first one. I feel comfortable with trading in high risk investment products. And at this point, I just want to stress again that Bitcoin is highly volatile, especially in the short to medium term. So don't invest any money you can't afford to keep locked into Bitcoin for the long term. Although in the long term, Bitcoin has shown solid growth, and I believe it will continue to grow strong, prices can drop by a lot over days and months. So never invest money that you need in the short term, like tuition money, rent money, grocery money, because you really don't want to be forced to sell at a loss. Anyway, if you're comfortable with the volatility, pick the first one, then continue. Your experience level. Next, your level of comfort with volatility in cryptocurrency markets, basically asking you how much you are comfortable losing in value. And as I said before, Bitcoin may go up to 150,000, then drop to 90,000 in the short to medium term. And in case you cannot stomach that, pick no tolerance and just cancel the whole account opening process. But if you're in it for the ride, pick one of these up here and continue. Next question, how comfortable are you with independent decision making? Next, no advice model, basically asking you to confirm that you are aware that by using NDAX, you are trading on your own and you do not require any advice from them. Continue. Next, confirm your residency. If you're in Canada, it's all countries except USA. And last up, guys, verify your identity. Simply take a photo of your ID. So in Canada, you have the option to take a photo of your passport, driver license, also residence permit, so your PR card. Allow your camera to take pictures and make sure the ID is readable, because if it's unclear, it will just delay the process because the app can't read it. Lastly, take a selfie. selfie time. Make sure your face fits right in the circle, not too far away. And the great thing is, guys, the NDAX app will verify everything right away in about 2 minutes. So no waiting until the next day for support to get back to you to see if you've uploaded things correctly. So here you can see it actually took me less than 1 minute to open an account. And here it says completed. Now you're back in the app and actually ready to trade. But one more important thing to do to make sure you're secure trading online, and that is to turn on two-factor authentication. Definitely do this for extra security. After you turn this on, NDAX will require both your password and a unique code from an app like Google Authenticator to use the app. So download the Google Authenticator, click on the plus sign here, and then copy the 2FA code from NDAX here and paste it into the Authenticator. It says NDAX here. The Google Authenticator constantly generates new codes that are valid for a limited amount of time. So simply copy the code and paste it back into NDAX to authenticate that it's really you using the app and not some scammer. So after entering your password, you open the Authenticator app and get the 6-digit code. And you must enter that code within 30 seconds to log in. Otherwise, the code is no longer valid and you have to fetch a new one. Now let's sign out first. So in the future, when you sign in, you'll need to input your username and password, plus input the 2FA code here. But what you can also do, and what is easier, is to enable biometric sign in, so using your face or fingerprint. Now we're really done. Fantastic. Now we can finally start buying Bitcoin. So let's buy Bitcoin now. This is the main page. It says markets up here, and it lists all the cryptocurrencies you can buy. To buy Bitcoin, click Bitcoin or BTC up here, and it will take you to Bitcoin's detail page. Mind the price, guys, because I recorded this video some time ago in June. Click on these tabs here to show different time frames, and on the desktop version, you can get a longer time frame. If you want to add your Bitcoin to your favorites, of course, click this star here. You can also set price alerts here to notify you when the price drops below a certain number or rises higher. Now to buy Bitcoin, simply click on this buy button here. But oops, we don't have any funds yet, so let's do that first. Click on this wallet icon here. It will show you both your crypto or Bitcoin balance as well as fiat, meaning your dollars. Now Bitcoin still shows 0 and so does fiat. So let's deposit some money. Click on this icon in the middle. It basically has all the prompts for all your transactions and choose deposit. I assume you want to deposit Canadian dollars, so click that and enter the amount. Let's just start with $100. Now there are two ways to deposit money: Interac e-transfer and wire transfer. I always do Interac transfer because it takes maximum 30 minutes, while wire can take up to a day. And I'll show you how to do the e-transfer. Here are all the details that you need. All you need to do is to go to your bank and do an e-transfer. Use this email. Also make sure that you paste this unique code here into the message or comment field of the e-transfer so that NDAX can easily match it. Also very important, you cannot accept e-transfers from third-party bank accounts, so from someone else. This means the name on your bank account has to match your NDAX account. So while it says 30 minutes for Interac, in reality it took me only 3 minutes, so they're getting faster and faster now. Here you can see the $100 has arrived in my new NDAX account. You also get an email notification from NDAX, by the way, telling you that the funds have arrived. If you want to see your history of deposits, you can click on the Canadian dollar icon here. Time to buy Bitcoin now. Guys, if you're still with me in this video, let me know how you're liking this tutorial and what other videos on Bitcoin you'd like me to do next. Now again, go to this transaction button in the middle here, but this time click on trade to buy Bitcoin. Then click on buy. Alternatively, you can also get here from the market page, click on BTC, then click buy. This is your ordering page. You have several options to order Bitcoin, but let's talk about the main two ones. One is market order and the other one is limit order. Let's talk about limit order first. The price of BTC as per making of this video was $143,023 Canadian. But let's say you want to buy at a slightly lower price, so not more than $140,000 Canadian. Simply input the dollar amount here. You can also input the BTC amount, but that will be more complicated to figure out. So stick to the fiat currency, the dollars, $100 here. Then input your limit price here. So that is the maximum price at which you want to buy the Bitcoin, 140,000 Canadian dollars, for example. If you select good till canceled, the limit order will continue to exist until it is executed or the trade goes through, or you manually cancel it. Click place order, then confirm buying. But don't worry, as long as the order hasn't gone through, you can always change or cancel it by clicking these 3 buttons here. So let's cancel it now. And instead, now let's do a market buy, which simply means buying the Bitcoin at Bitcoin's current market price. Switch back to market. Again, input the order value $100. You can also click on the percentages here. If you click 50%, for example, NDAX will automatically fill out 50% of the cash you have, which is $50 right now. But let's manually do $100. NDAX automatically calculates the number of Bitcoin or Bitcoin fraction you'll receive, here 0.0006 something. Now about the fees. NDAX has the lowest fees in the Canadian market, only 0.2%. So here are the fees, 0.000012 of 0.0006, which is 0.2%, which is dirt cheap. Check the details again and confirm your purchase. Fantastic! You've completed your first Bitcoin order on NDAX. That was really easy. Now, if you haven't signed up for NDAX yet but want to do so, don't forget to claim your $10 bonus by using my referral link in the descriptions down below. Deposit your funds and start trading. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what other videos on Bitcoin for beginners you'd like me to make. Keep stacking Satoshis to get to your first Bitcoin, and see you in the next one.